Can we talk about the bucket with toilet paper next to it? Gen Z is the strongest generation America has ever seen. The air is so clean now. You can see Sydney from New York. How have I never seen this before? Why is there a Wario flag? Bill Gates is a stunt double who gets tortured every day in hopes of his karmic debt being zero when he dies. All celebrities must have a humble looking room in their house in case they need to shoot an apology video. Celebrities, my house is available for $5,000 an hour if you want to look poor in your apology video. Please bookmark this, just in case. I have a bomb. Freedom of expression goes crazy. I could not decide what colors I wanted, so I got them all. Damn, how the colors switch orders between pictures. What the hell? I get wanting to troll, but this is just creepy and violating in a way. The European mind cannot comprehend this. This was on a bathroom stool. Scotty, don't beam me up yet. I'm taking a shit. Bro, I used to eat the tar off the concrete. Are you okay? How are you still alive? People who smell like they've taken a shower and practice proper hygiene. Boring. What makes you go? I'm with the boomers on this one. The music in some restaurants is just too damn loud. Here's my brother's present. It was a gift card. Imagine carrying a baby for 9 whole months, just to name it Josh. Small children, the moment an adult says a swear word. I drank this, and my knees no longer crack, and my joints move so smooth. The perfect job doesn't exist. 68-year-old woman charges men $150 an hour to clean her house. I just sat in a drive-thru for 30 minutes, but I could not bring myself to leave because I thought about this picture. CIA admits to spending over $5 billion a year harassing random schizophrenic people. I just think it's pretty funny. CIA Director William Burns. My friend joins the Discord call, and it sounds like she's radioing in from Antarctica, and she's like, I hope it doesn't sound too bad. I'm using a modified payphone as a mic, then proceeds to send this to the chat. I made an Among Us with my girlfriend. She was unaware. If you pixelate the picture of Justin Bieber's house a bit, it looks like it's from a 1999 strategy game. I think this meme demonstrates the importance of sample size better than any science class I have ever taken. My grandma's house just got hit by an earthquake. This was the aftermath. Sent prayers. How messed up would it be if an astronaut was coming back to Earth and everyone hid for a bit? A truth and a lie. I have a small peepee. I've never been to France. What is the biggest lie you have heard from a programmer? It should work now. You don't sound like you're doing homework in there. What the hell does doing homework sound like? Crying? I would rather live here than here. My neighbor thought I died because he heard a loud crash. A canvas fell over when I was sleeping and had been trying to contact me for like an hour. Anyway, artistic rendition of when I opened my door. Some of you don't deserve the internet. What is this? Cat owners will hear their cat go in a certain tone and be like, oh, 1 second, my cat wants the heating pad turned on. Oh no, I forgot to open the blinds, give you wet food, spin around thrice, and kiss you on the head. 15th century peasants after surviving another harsh winter. My dad does this to avoid cutting pepperoni. Someone said I lived like a dude. What does that mean? Me remembering when I had a patient in early 2020 with shortness of breath and flu-like symptoms who just came back from China, and I told them it was probably just anxiety. Some of you could learn something here. Beijing Normal University. What y'all don't seem to understand is stealing/shoplifting is literally a coping mechanism for some people. One takes selfie with sunlight, others, me. Thank God for American public transit. You get on the bus and then everyone does the Flintstones thing. He has the same vibe as a tennis ball. Hot days like this are perfect for refreshing Italian boba tea. Self-care isn't always chocolate and Netflix. Sometimes it's getting out of bed and doing more difficult tasks, like summoning a demon to help with the dishes, or finding the right number of chicken bones to appease the thing that lives in the attic. I'm going to start calling you Curious George. Why? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm no wheelchair engineer, but finally got the whole Home Alone 2 Lost in New York said. Don't let a good day distract you from all the mistakes you've made. Motivational. 6 cups of water, 1 cup of corn syrup, 2 cups regular strength Joy dish soap. They are industrial strength, unpoppable. It's been about 10 years. The bubbles remain in my yard, waiting for their demise, stalking my children, haunting the town. The townsfolk no longer talk to us for creating such abominations. Tonight, I end it all. I can no longer take the pressure of creating such nature-defying creatures against God's will. What's CSM? Clip Studio Man. Just joking, mate. It's Chainsaw Man. You got me so good. Just a bit of Monday afternoon fun. Me. I will do things when I am less tired. Never becomes less tired. Oh no. I have never seen anything more accurate in my life. People be on $1,000 trips wearing $10 clothes. You be at home. Fellas, if a girl offered to take you on a trip with her and pay for it all, would you say yes or no? Yes, but she better not be expecting the deed. 1 in 4 car accidents are caused by texting and driving. People, won't be me. 1 in 320 million chance of winning millions. You never know. How strong do you like your coffee? I want it to show up on a drug test. Zendaya in Marc Jacobs. This is how the gangster cats from Tom and Jerry look like. Why do men stay in the car for minutes before arriving home to prepare for the stress? Remember when we cried as kids and our parents said, I will give you something to cry about. We thought they were going to hit us, but instead they destroyed the housing market, quadrupled college tuition, and melted the ice caps. Me passing someone, you slow bitch. Me being passed. Okay, speed racer. The exact speed at which I drive is the most correct and everyone else is stupid and should lose their license. You can tell this is a high-ranking bunny because he is wearing a crown that is also a bunny. When the smallest thing upsets me and now I have to be non-verbal and easily irritated for minutes until I can let it go. Philosophy people disproportionately look like villains and I don't know why. You are not going to like the answer. You're not white? Well, sorry, I don't actively research my mutual's race. There are multiple tweets of me saying the N-word. I thought you were just racist. With your current account balance, which Apple product can you buy? Apple juice. Babe, I only posted, where are the women at? To make sure I stay well away from that area. Feeling highly ambiguous tonight. Like, in a, doing way. Like in a, Virginia's territorial claims over the years. With your donations, we can reduce Virginia even further. Guys will see this and just think, hell yeah, I could get so much wizardry done in this tower. GPS voice, the best part of the song. He watched Family Guy without Subway Surfers. Not a sad time, but a joyful one. The horse we've been training to skydive has returned to the arms of the Lord. We pushed a horse out of a plane and it died. Me going non-verbal at the function. I sleep 4 hours a night. Thanks Pinterest user Garlic. I sleep for over 12 hours a night. We should breed and see how long our offspring sleeps. You are just mad because you are angry. You ever been so alone? It hurts. It hurts so much. Ultra Instinct Vegito. I have been there. I took my 8-year-old to the office on Take Your Child to Work Day. As we were walking around, she started crying and getting very cranky. So I asked her what was wrong. As my coworkers gathered round, she sobbed, Dad, where are all the clowns that you said you worked with? My dog is blind, but that won't stop him from looking out the window. Proposing to my girlfriend today. Wish me luck. You shut your mouth. Triple dog. Death barrage. The movie's got it all wrong. When trying to impress your crush, do not wait outside their window with a boombox and music. Bring pizza and puppies. My mom got Discord, and it's the funniest thing. FYM, for your mother, I can speak Discord. I am so jiggy with it. Hippity hip. My boss was gone for 1 day, so I put his dog's bed in my office so he won't be lonely. And now every morning, this happens. A few of these bad boys, and suddenly, you're on a whole new level. At Petco, about high as hell, petting the fish. I'd be like, sit, stay. The guy's just floating there, like, and I'm like, good boy. I do not know what he was saying, but it must have been fierce as hell. It's going to rain tonight. The McDonald's app on your dock, just big and greedy. Crown me. No ketchup? I got a wet throat. You can get any power, but the first person that responds to your comment determines your side effects. Yeah, I don't even know what the point of this is, but yeah. Do not talk to me unless I've had my coffee. 1100 for a coffee. Getting ready and excited to hand these out for Halloween trick or treat this year. Shoplifters, when the shop is too heavy. He is fine under whatever because it's seal. Delivery instructions. Don't deliver the pizza. I am forced to live on the same planet as people who legitimately thought that there was going to be a Kim Jong-un Twitch streamer interview. How many light bulbs does it take to change people? Jaden Smith has escaped. You ain't got these. I just know I got my fiddle-dee-dees on. Bro, what's this game called? Please, come with me and you will see a world of OSHA violations. Everyone at the doctor office gathered around for my x-rays because no one has any idea why a part of my fibula is just straight up gone. If the resident wasn't evil, I think Leon would work retail. Leon, when the residents aren't evil. Yeah, sure, who cares anymore? Taco Bell would like to paste from Spotify. The app is called You're Cancelled, where you've made plans that you wish you could cancel. You go into the app and press a little button. If the other person presses theirs too, congratulations. Confetti exploded and your plans are cancelled. In 8th grade, we had to turn in a weekly journal, and the other day after I turned in about the kid, and the day after I turned in one about the kid I had a crush on in class. My teacher redid the seating chart and put us next to each other. Real wing women work. I like them thick as hell. But Sir Newton, we cannot write that. Then write this. The greater the mass, the greater the force of attraction. I used to have this Hannah Montana pillow that I used to pour milk on and suck the milk back out of it, and it was soaking wet all this. Gross! What the fuck? My grandpa, when I mentioned that I've been having trouble with bullies at school recently. If anyone is planning any illegal activities tonight, let me know. I love doing crime. Dudes will be like, how could you tell I'm from New York? And this is them. TikTok teens are one step closer to reinventing religion when you realize the universe is the epitome of dad energy. So you change the way you talk to it. I'm getting repetitive motion injuries from my flat keyboard. I need the key blob. Imagine how heartbreaking it must be to suddenly stop talking to the person you thought you would marry. Don't gotta imagine, boss. If I was a wolf, I would post hella manipulative stuff on my Instagram story, like this. I saw a puddle of green today. God, I love New York. What is this? True story. Harvard Business School rejected me in 91. When I got the news, I checked to see if they had cashed my $100 application fee. They had not, so I did a stop payment. When they called, trying to collect, I suggested that they could learn a business lesson from this. Grandma, I checked your book out from the library, but I wrinkled it a little bit before I returned it, so people would know it's popular. I am retiring from marketing. Grandma is taking over. Your first instinct is to call someone who spells their name Greg. Greg with 2 G's, but it has 3. Little bit of Greg trivia for you. I knew a Greg in high school who called himself Greg with 3 G's, and you bet everyone was like Greg all the time. I think Greg lived for the chaos and confusion. I am never bringing my car to an Italian mechanic again. 65% of women cheat, but 85% of the time, it's the men's fault. Example, women tend to cheat because they feel lonely for long periods of time, and so they might lean on another male for support and accidentally do it with them. Friend, how's life? Me, just going with the flow. I left all of my pronouns in one piece. Now, you just have to find them. Me hearing my mum returning to my room after she woke me up 5 minutes ago. Finger licking good, and its ontological opposite, toe-sucking evil. Colonel Sanders and Quentin Tarantino locked in Mortal Kombat. Me when the spider I've been coexisting with for a month moves from its usual spot. This is how much I'm lazy. Every time I see terrible de-aging in movies and television, I just remember how they gave Jimmy a wig in BCS and said, he's younger in this scene by the way. Japan has Godzilla, France, Eiffel Tower of Despair. This explains the lack of footprints. Bigfoot has to be real, right? My ducks, in a row, ordered, disciplined, behaving predictably. Your dogs, scattered, in disarray, waddling aimlessly. No, fuck you. The most realistic part of the Jurassic Park series is nobody learns a lesson ever. They just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. If anything, they get stupider. Local bloke, utterly obsessed by Roman Empire because he too would like to be destroyed by Goths. There's 7 billion people in this world, and you think I'm gonna let one customer with a bad attitude ruin my day? Damn right I am. I'll probably even go cry in the freezer too. When you type up Alzheimer's and all the links are purple, you know the hurricane is serious when even SpongeBob is evacuating. A glitch in the Matrix. Do celebrities ever get called for jury duty? Imagine having Shaquille O'Neal declare you guilty. Get slammed in 2 courts at once. When you push the vacuum cleaner over a spot of dirt and you hear that. People who are still awake at 6 a.m. People who get up at 6 a.m. I procrastinate so much that if I ever become a vampire, I will literally put things off for centuries. That's a weird dragon. Shut up. I love her. No, we love her. When you check the bottom of the bag and there's no bonus french fries, how would you feel about a law that requires people over the age of 70 to pass a specialized driving test in order to continue driving? That's a great idea. I'm going to call my 68-year-old congressman and ask him to support such legislation. The FBI watching me laugh at my own jokes for 6 hours. I threw an empty plastic Easter egg at Tim for him to play with, but he just solemnly held onto it, thinking deeply about his newfound responsibility. Guys will do stuff like this and be like, hell yeah, of course, why no school? Bomb threat, facepalm emoji. Just to be clear, if I have degrees and I am struggling with student debt, I should have not wasted money on college and gotten a real job. But if I have a blue-collar job and I'm struggling with low wages, I should have gone to college and gotten a real job. Password cannot be the same as last password. Okay, but why not? It's clearly very hard to guess. I couldn't crack it, and I'm the one who made it. Think of 3 friends. If none of them are beetles, you are a beetle. 1 out of every 4 animals on Earth is a beetle. HR was at my work and just called me, and I thought I was in trouble for something. But they just let me know my 11-year-old sister has been commenting on their Instagram every day, telling them to give me a raise. You're 23, maybe instead of being yippee, you should be on LinkedIn. It's insane how beautiful life can be. Couple goals. Peter looks so polite in his cage. Nice, Peter. The world, if everyone thought exactly like me, because I'm right about everything. My shitty dog, who names their dog Genies. I'm not finishing this meme. One time when I was was 7, I teared up during the national anthem because I pictured Obama exploding. Man, what the hell is my landlord on? Hi, can you talk? I'm at work. What time can you talk? You can text me. What is going on? The moment of truth is upon us. When I get really anxious, I gnaw on this giant Hershey's kiss to calm myself down. There's only one guy who works in our department, so we changed the bathroom sign. Ben, when you wake up at 3 a.m. and go to the bathroom, and your cat has to fulfill his obligation to watch you pee. I just finished a jumbo king crab leg platter with extra butter and cholesterol and thought this would be cool to drink. Stomach probably sounding like an Oppenheimer commercial. Midlife crisis? Yeah, I would have a crisis too if my life was mid. I am not going to lie to you, I'm having a pretty rough day. I don't want to put it on you or anything. However, I have reached my breaking point. I'm not delivering the food. I am going to eat it. I am sorry. I fell asleep watching a documentary on Channel 5 and woke up thinking they were interviewing the medic from Team Fortress 2. Thank you, ChatGPT. Very cool. How do you say non-binary in Spanish? No binario or no binaria, depending on the gender of the person. Start a new business? Too much. Buy a new phone? No problem. Healthy groceries? Too much. Dinner and drinks? No problem. Life is about choices. Stop blaming the lack of opportunity. Ah, yes. One of those highly profitable businesses that can be started with 999 in capital. Working retail. Yeah, I used to work at a coffee shop when I was like 14. I hated doing till. Well, is this even retail? Did everyone in their childhood have a specific food that they loved until one day you threw it up and never ate it again? Orange juice. I hated water as a kid, so I drank orange juice. And now I hate orange juice. POV, it's 3 a.m. and you screamed a little too hard at your teammates and you realize your dad isn't snoring anymore. I don't know about you guys, but when I try and sleep, let's say my dog's on the floor in my bedroom. If he's snoring and it's vibrating, I can't sleep because it vibrates through the floor into my bed. Am I ill?